So this project that I'm going to be working on, it is called Inclusive Action, and it's based in LA. It's to help folks with, their mental health, and it's important to take care of our well-being. It's important to take care of ourselves, the way we talk to ourselves, being kind to ourselves, being kind to others. A few weeks ago, I did a vow of silence, and it was really interesting. I didn't know that that's what it was called at the time until I did some research, but I was sitting with, well, what if I didn't speak for a while? I'm home most of the time, and I don't really have to speak to anyone within like 2 hours or so. It was midnight. It was like, this is the perfect moment to just start. So I just pointed at the clock, and then Rico looked at me like, you're doing this now? I didn't say, yes, I'm doing it right now, but I nodded, and he was just like, because it was unexpected. I did it for 8 days, so I didn't speak for 8 days, and I really got to connect with myself on a different level. I've been practicing yoga for 5 years now. Meditation comes with yoga. You sit with yourself more rather than doing poses or breathing through poses. You're just connecting and breathing with yourself. There's just always so much going on the outside that people don't have the time to connect on the inside on a deeper level. And so part of this quarantine, I was like, you know what? I'm just not gonna speak. So I didn't, and it was the first time I have ever done this, and I will definitely do it again. There's 2 little birds up there. Anyway, yeah, I got to connect with myself on a different level, and it was great quieting the mind and just not having to say a single word. Since it was my first time doing this, I was still communicating with writing. If my mom or somebody would text me, I would still reply to that, because my vow was more just no speaking. So the next time I do this, I don't want to be around my computer. I don't want to be around a phone, even communicate with writing. It's great to start with 1 day of silence. Challenge yourself a little bit. You guys should try it, especially right now, people that are working from home. The only one thing that was so funny while I was on my vow of silence was I felt so bad for Rico, because he was just like talking and I wouldn't respond. I was just there. And then by like the 3rd day, he was just like, I miss your voice. I miss you speaking to me. And I was like, it was so funny. I actually did have one accident. I had my headphones on and I could hear my voice because I was editing a video. And then Rico said something to me, so I removed my headphones. He basically mentioned that my cousin's yoga class was a tough yoga class, or it was intense. I just removed my headphones and I was like, that's how yoga should be! And then I was like, and he's like, felt so bad. So I was a little sad, but then I snapped out of it. It was an interesting time. I've done research and a lot of people say that they would not do it again. I would definitely do it again, maybe even once a week. I'm just so happy I did that for myself. It just said 222 on the camera when I looked at it. 222 is a number that really connects with me. My grandpa passed away on January 22nd, 2000. It's been 20 years. There is also angel numbers with the date of his passing. I think it was the 2nd day of my vow of silence. I woke up. I felt his presence with me. And I was reflecting back on his last days of his life. He was in the hospital for a few months. He was getting better, but then he passed in his sleep which is one of the best ways to go. But he couldn't speak for a while. I don't remember all of the details. He did have surgery and he had a hole here. They would have to cover it in order for him to speak. He got so used to not speaking. I felt him with me. We just have to be so grateful for everything that we have, for everything that happens to us, everything that we go through. All of it is part of our path. It's an experience. And we have to appreciate our lives more. Appreciate what you have. Be grateful. Stay positive. Sending you all love and light.